It's officially No Munch March. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to No Munch March. Sorry that it has been a minute since I did a video and I did miss Weight Loss Wednesday, but rumors of my death have been greatly exaggerated. As most of you know by now, I actually had a really bad accident last week, which is why I hadn't been able to film until now. Today's the first day that I've actually been able to really feel up to filming anything. Side note, Falcor is snoring really hardcore right now. I tried to get him to stop, so I apologize if you hear that. But anyway, I did mention on my Instagram, if you don't already follow me on Instagram, it's the same name as this, LauraTwoPointO, that I fell down the stairs last week, and it was a pretty bad fall, and I'm still recovering from it, but I'll talk about that in a minute. Basically what I want to talk about today though is I will tell you guys a little bit about my fall just because some of you guys have been asking questions, but more so I want to do a weigh-in for this week and then talk about No Munch March. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. The fall. I'm being a little glib about it now. Today's the first day I can actually kind of laugh about it instead of crying. But basically what happened was last Thursday, so not yesterday, but the Thursday before, it was 5:30 in the morning and I had to go to the bathroom. As you guys know, I currently live with my in-laws. We moved into what was their attic. It's now like a studio. It has a living room and a bedroom, but the bathroom is it's downstairs, like just below the stairs. So I've kind of complained about that a few times, that I had to keep going up and down the stairs to go to the bathroom. Well, at 5:30 in the morning last week when I had to go to the bathroom, I was like half asleep and I missed the first step and then fell down the entire flight of stairs. So it was like about 16 steps in total. You could probably see some of them right here behind me, the culprits. I went face first. So this side of my face went right into the steps, and then I did a somersault, hit the landing, did another somersault down the rest of the stairs. So it was pretty bad, not gonna lie. It's the worst I've ever been hurt in my whole life. And it was really bad when it first happened. You can kind of tell now, even this is still like a little squinty and swollen. But basically I hurt my entire body, and that's not an exaggeration. The right side of my body got it worse, because that's the side I kind of like fell first, face first. And so on the left side, I did hit my chin. I have a little bit of a knot there, although I don't know if you can see it. And I did have some scabs like this, but I accidentally scratched it off. Didn't mean to do that, so I hope it doesn't scar. And then I do have a big bruise. I'm not gonna show you, but I have a big bruise like right here on my boob. And then my left foot like turned and hit, so that swelled up really bad and it hurt. It's pretty good, okay now. I can't move it in certain directions still, it still hurts, but it's pretty much healed up, I think anyway. I can walk on it now. The first couple days I couldn't walk at all between that and my other leg, and I couldn't see very well. My whole right eye was swollen shut. You can see pictures of that on my Instagram. Now, as for my right side, I did go face first. That's the last thing I actually remember when I fell. I remember thinking, oh my god, that's my face, and then the rest is just kind of a blur. But I like hit it like this, so like my mouth was up, and I hit like this. So you can still kind of see, I have some, I don't know in this lighting, but I do have some bruising right here. I have some scabbing. I don't want to, they're kind of crusty, but I don't want to touch them because I don't want to scar up my face any more than I already have, you know. And so I had all of this. So, and I hit my nose, so my nose was bleeding. I hit my arm, so I still have some bruises there, and I don't know if you can tell in the lighting, but basically my entire, yeah, this lighting's kind of weird, but basically my entire forearm is just, oh, sorry that hurt, one big bruise. So I like fell down like that, and I can't even wear a sleeve. When I like wash it in the shower with just like a loofah, it hurts. So this arm, but it's like not broken, you know, as long as I don't like touch the skin, it feels okay. I already had a bad knee on that side. I hit that knee pretty bad. It's still really kind of bad. I'm still limping because of that, and I have a big bruise on my other foot. And my butt has quite a few bruises as well. So I think that's everything. But I am doing a lot better. Today's the first day I really feel like a human. I've been spending a lot of time, honestly, just sleeping on the couch and in this recliner behind me. I don't go up and down the stairs by myself. I can't see that well still out of my eye. So Aaron makes me stay down here while he's at work, and then I only go upstairs to go to bed, and he helps me up there and helps me down. I did not go to the doctor when it happened. I know people are gonna have lots of thoughts about that, but I basically didn't go for 2 reasons. One of the reasons was because I knew I didn't really break anything. I could just tell, like I just know. And you know, the emergency room, I know you guys are probably gonna disagree with me, but I just didn't feel like it was an emergency. People fall down all the time. I wasn't exhibiting, I mean, I might have had maybe like a mild concussion, but I wasn't exhibiting any, I didn't have a slurred speech. I did have some blurred vision, but it was just because my eye was swollen shut. I was okay, like it didn't feel like I needed to, I just felt like I was banged up, you know? And I knew that if I went to the emergency room, they were going to make me do like a million x-rays, a million MRIs, like all these things, and then probably just give me some Tylenol and tell me to leave. So that's been my experience a lot of times at the nursing home. Not yet, at the emergency room. And so I tend to avoid emergency rooms unless it's actually what I consider like an emergency, like no options. The second reason is, I'm just gonna keep it real for you guys. Like I always keep it 100. You know, we moved here and Aaron switched jobs, and his new job, he doesn't get the insurance until he's been there for 60 days. So we're about 3 weeks out still from having health insurance. And so I really didn't want to go to the emergency room and have to, you know, pay $20,000, you know, to go to the emergency room, unless I really felt like it was necessary. I know it's really easy for people to say like, don't worry about money, like take care of yourself, but I just feel like it's really easy to say when you're not in that position, when you're not in the financial situation that I'm in, when you're not in the no health insurance situation that I'm in. Like I don't, it's just not that simple, right? So like I really needed to, which sucks, you know, it sucks in this country that like you have to assess like how bad am I. That's a whole nother point, you know, that I don't want to get into, but that was part of the reason why I avoided it. However, I am gonna end up having to go to the doctor. I can't wait, because right here, it starts right here and goes like to this, down, up my lip, up my nose, and all this right here is numb. So I thought it was numb because of like the swelling. It's not really going away. So the best way to describe it is like, you know, when you get Novocaine from the dentist and it like makes your face numb, that's what it feels like. It's really weird. It's just this part right here. I'm hoping it's just like a pinched nerve or some, you know, damage that will go away on its own. But it is a little concerning, and I just really don't want to wait and like be stressing out about it, especially if there's something I can do to make it better, because it's really weird. I don't love it. Like, it's not paralyzed. See, I can move everything. I don't feel it. It's just, it kind of just feels like there's like fluid or something under there. I don't know, it's weird. So it does feel like a little chapped though. So that kind of like, so I can still feel that, like the pain, and I can feel me touching it, but there's no sensation, if that makes sense. So that's been concerning. Ooh, I do have a bruise right here on my hand too. I don't know if you can see that, but that hurts. So I am gonna go to the doctor. I'm gonna have my face checked out because I am having some problem breathing out of the side of my nose as well. So I'm gonna get some x-rays in my face and just make sure like there's nothing broken in there, especially because this bruising was a little concerning, and just kind of see what the doctor says about the numbness in my face. So please, if you can, send me healing vibes that hopefully I get the feeling back in my face and that it's not anything serious. But I'm gonna be really honest, I'm not gonna cry. I already filmed this once and I had to refilm because I was crying by the time I got to this point in the conversation. The kind of fall I had was the kind of fall that people die from, you know? I did a somersault. I did 2 somersaults. I hit my neck and turned my neck and all that stuff, and people die from falling down the stairs. They break their necks. Some people break every bone in their body. Like, people get really hurt and sometimes die from what I went through. And I'm not trying to be like dramatic about it. I'm just, you know, it was really like, okay, I am gonna cry, don't cry, don't cry. It was actually really traumatic and really scary and really horrible, and I have really been spending a lot of time just trying to recover. And if this is the worst thing that happens, that this part of my face is numb, I'm gonna consider myself lucky, because it could have been so much worse, and I just am so grateful that it wasn't worse, you know? So it just scares me, because people die falling downstairs like that, like they do. And it's been really, like, again, I'm not trying to be dramatic, but it's been traumatic. I keep seeing it, like I keep seeing myself fall, and in my head, and I keep like thinking about my face like slamming into the steps, and it's been an experience. So I'm really trying to get through it, and you know, trying to recover. So hopefully you guys can send me some positive vibes through the screen and some healing vibes, and I'm hoping that I can get the feeling back in my face. So if I look a little strange, I apologize. I'm, you know, a work in progress. So with that said though, I am still doing No Munch March. So if you're new here, why didn't you watch last week's video? I will link it in the card, link in the description, link at the end, all kinds of places. No excuse, you need to watch it. But basically, I have really had a hard time since the new year really recommitting to Weight Watchers and getting back on points. So I have devised this No Munch March, where I am not going to eat out the entire month, because I was like allowing myself to eat out on points, and then it was just like slippery slopes where I was giving myself, oh, an exception in this instance, and I need a whole month to just focus on being on points. So I'm not going to eat out the entire month, and I'm not going to use my weekly points. So I know if you're not on Weight Watchers, you don't have to worry about weekly points, so maybe you want to add something else to it or not, whatever. But the main focus is only eating at home. No eating out, no popcorn at the movies, no stopping by McDonald's on the way home from work, none of that stuff. No eating out the whole month. So I'm inviting you to do this with me, and every week, you know, I'll do my weekly weigh-ins. We'll talk about how it's going. Maybe I'll share some stuff that I've been eating or making. Sorry, it keeps feeling like my nose is running, and I'm not sure if it is because I can't feel it. It probably is a little bit because I was crying like a baby. Anyway, and I want you guys to share with me how it's going in the comments every week. You know, have you been holding strong? What's your weight loss looking like? I'm really hoping that I did this once before. I still use my weeklies then, but I did not eat out the entire month of September, and I lost almost 20 pounds. So, or like right around 20 pounds. So I'm hoping that will happen, because that will get me down to my holiday weight. So speaking of that, I did do my weigh-in on Tuesday, even though I didn't do a video. So I'm going to insert that here.
361.6 pounds.
Okay, so I'm at 361.6. Last week I was 360.6, so I did put on 1 pound. That's not too bad since I was also on my period, and I've just been laying on the couch and eating and feeling sorry for myself. So only put on 1 pound, but I'm not happy that I'm back in the 360s, because my pre-holiday weight was like 343. So I'm up like 20 pounds, which is so that is the plan for March, is to try to get back to the holiday weight, which was I was hoping, or pre-holiday weight, which is what I was hoping was going to happen in January, but better late than never. So that is what I'm doing for March. I invite you guys to do No Munch March with me, but if you don't want to, that's cool, baby. You can just watch my journey and be my cheerleader, because I appreciate it. I love all the comments that I get from you guys. I do reply to all comments. I've been a little slow about it recently, just because, you know, I've been having some issues, but I'm trying to get back on the train. I will definitely still be doing my weight loss Wednesdays every week. I just, I want to do more content, but I'm just like, even right now, like this much talking, my face is just, I can feel my eye, like it's all starting to kind of hurt a little bit. Today's been the first day that I've been really able to even like successfully walk by myself. So it's a journey, people, it's a journey. And I know it just, this year has been really rough so far. So I'm just hoping, oh God, it feels so weird. It itches, but like I can't feel, oh, I don't know. Anyway, this year has been really a struggle so far. So I'm hoping that this was rock bottom, that my face grinding into the stairs while the rest of my fat body flipped over it was rock bottom for me. So hopefully it's all uphill from here. All right, guys, well, that is all I think I have for you today. Oh yeah, I do want to do one shameless plug. My brother Kevin, if you don't already follow him, his channel is Kevlandia. I'll link him down in the description. He's doing a Kickstarter for these really adorable Disney princes, like Prince, dressed as drag queens. So I will link that down in the description. They are really, really like, they're so cute and fun and campy, and you know, it's really important to support artists, support your siblings, support people you love, support queer artists. And so I really hope that you guys will check out his Kickstarter and consider supporting him. And they're really funny. There's like a Eric as Ariel is the first one unlocked, and we're trying to work on the second one, which is Rapunzel and Eugene or Flynn, and then the third is Jasmine and Aladdin. Well, Aladdin as Jasmine. So check those out down below. They're really adorable, and I hope that you will support him. But yeah, guys, I think that is all. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you feel sorry for me because half my face is numb, also give it a thumbs up. And let me know if you plan to participate in No Munch March down in the description. And I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.